We are working through over 25 very short videos on the Singer Simple 3337 sewing machine. And if you're enjoying these, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out the links below this YouTube video if you're interested in purchasing this machine. It's kind of fun and easy to learn how to use. So check out all the videos that we have. We do have lots of stitches on this machine, 29 different stitches. And I want to just show you just some basic use for those stitches as well as how to select them. So when you're just doing a nice basic straight stitch, you are going to just want to be on the first little group of straight stitches. Let me point out that each of the stitches are grouped in 3 different groups. There is a black stitch, a blue stitch, and a red stitch. Now for the straight stitches, you will notice that at the top there is an oval with the dot in the center. The dot in the center means center needle position. So that's going to be where you're going to be most of the time. Usually you will find a stitch length of 2.5 will be for most medium weight fabrics. If you have something thicker, go up to 3 or 4, something a little lighter, down to 2 or 1.5. The shorter stitch length will make that seam hold nicely together. As you go to another group, for example, the next group of straight stitches, you notice the needle position or the dot at the top is off to the right. That is the right needle position of the straight stitches. Same thing, go ahead and pick the stitch length that you want. Now, how do you get to some of those blue stitches? So the blue stitches, for example, on each of those groups, pick the group that you're looking for, and you're going to take the stitch length knob to the blue S, S1. Red stitches, S2. S is for stretch stitches. These are going to be stitches that you are going to notice that are going to be forward and back. You'll notice they'll kind of have a back forth look as they go. That actually can be for overlock stitches, stitches that are great for knit or stretchy fabrics. So super easy to get to. So if you do want one of the black stitches will allow you to pick the stitch length. So if you aren't on the right stitch length, and it might look really spread out, maybe you need to be on a closer together stitch length. By the way, for some of our decorative stitches like this one here, I'm going to bring the stitch length down to between 0 and 1, depending on how thick my thread is. 0 and 1 kind of shows a satin stitch or a picture of a buttonhole, because that's what we also do with a very close together satin stitch length. So this stitch here, the scallop stitch, make sure you come down to between 0 and 1 and fine tune it. You can get it really close to what you want because you have all that movement for adjustment. All right, so whichever stitch you want to be at, if you want the blue one, switch it over to the blue, and then if you want the red one, switch it to red. So just keep going around. Back when you're done, pick the straight stitch center needle position, start at a 2.5 stitch length, and that will be the perfect place to start and adjust from there.